Good morning and welcome back. We're going to have a flow today that still looks to open up a little bit more than normal through the front line of the body. So through our belly, diaphragm, chest, and shoulders to, I guess, elevate us and also be able to, in a sense, first of all, empty our cup and kind of like have this reset where we can then hopefully mindfully choose how we refill it or what with. So we're going to start on our back. And you won't really need any props unless you want to have a bolster for the end in Shavasana. So coming onto your back and allowing your arms to rest down by your sides with your feet flat to the floor and your knees bent. And taking a moment to, I guess, move your feet in a way that then allows your legs to be fully relaxed. So your knees are still going to be pointing up towards the ceiling, but you won't have to make any effort through your hip flexors to hold the knees up. So you can turn your toes in or out and then move your feet closer or further away from your buttocks and then find that point where the knees won't be dropping out and they won't be dropping in. And then from there, see if you can just lift your shoulders and draw them away from your tailbone a little bit more. So make your upper body a little tiny bit more spacious and longer. And then let your shoulder blades fully drop back to the earth, allowing your arms to roll open so your palms are facing up. And then feel into the front of your body now. So notice how the breath allows your front body to move through your throat, your upper chest, center of your chest, diaphragm, lower belly, and maybe all the way down into your pelvis. And notice the quality of your breath and the quality of your attention right now. And let everything settle. So this idea of emptying out, it's more like a letting be and a resting. And in that, we can then hopefully start to become aware of things that perhaps we're holding on to out of habit and that are not necessary. So whether it's a physical thing, mental thing, emotional thing, or oftentimes all of the above, see if you can find just that still point, just like your knees are pointing up. Allow your whole being right now to simply drop and relax and empty out of anything that isn't necessary. You don't have to have a conscious idea of what that is. Just trust that there is an innate wisdom that actually allows that to happen. And then start to take a few deeper than normal breaths through your nose and out of your mouth in your own time, about 4 or 5. Without rushing the breath. And with every exhalation, notice how that process can deepen somewhat. Good. And then with your next exhale, making sure that your feet are wider than your hips, dropping both knees over toward the left side and reaching your right arm away from your body, so up toward your face. You can turn your head whichever way feels best. And notice your right side. Just breathing into the front of your right hip and thigh and up into your ribs, maybe up into your right arm, right armpit, shoulder. And see if you can stay connected to sensations inside your body. So allowing yourself to fully receive them without having to make anything happen. Taking another couple of breaths here. And as you exhale, slowly bring the right arm back down and the knees back up. Take a full breath in. And exhale, dropping the legs over to the right and reaching your left arm toward your face. And then let everything settle back again. So if at any point during the practice, you're doing something that calls for your body to want to change position or come out of a shape, do that. Otherwise, see if you can let yourself drop in fully. Taking another breath here. And exhaling to slowly bring the knees back up and your left arm back down, and then hug your knees into your chest. And gently rock side to side, pressing your back into the floor, middle back, upper back, lower back. Just feeling the muscles either side of your spine. Letting your head drop back. And then from there, hugging knees to chest and drawing your head up. So forehead toward your knees, shoulders off the ground, and just squeezing in, activating through your core muscles a little bit. And then bring your tippy toes back to the floor, but keep your shoulders and your head off the floor. And then see if you can reach further forward. So really pressing down through your lower back and then activating through your collarbones and your pubic bone and making that space a little bit shorter and reaching the hands or the fingertips closer toward your feet for just another breath. And then relax, drop your feet, your heels to the floor, and inhale, reach your arms behind you. Again, lengthening through the sides of your body and the front and the back. And then as you exhale again, just coming up onto your tippy toes, reaching the hands forward so palms are facing toward the floor, and then curling in so that you're making that space between your pubic bone and your sternum a little bit shorter. Just taking a couple of breaths here. Pressing your back body to the floor. Good. And then drop the heels. Inhale, reach the arms behind you. Lengthen. And then exhale, bring your hands down by your sides. Hug your knees into your chest and roll to one side. And from there, coming up onto all fours. So placing hands underneath your shoulders and knees underneath your hips. Spread your fingers wide. And then taking a few rounds of cat-cow. As you inhale, look up, arch your back, and draw your hands and your knees towards one another. You'll stretch through the front line even more. And then as you exhale, drop your chin towards your chest, round through the back, spread the shoulder blades. Flowing in this way for a few breaths, just with your own breath. Again, you can allow the exhales to flow out of your mouth. If you'd like to tap into that deeper letting go. And releasing whatever is not serving, emptying your cup. Taking one more round. And then from here, coming to a kneeling position. So having your knees just about hip width apart, and then bring your hands behind you so your fingers will be pointing forward towards your feet, and your hands are about wherever they land easily, so about one hand away from your feet. So we're going to keep looking at the navel here, and on your exhale, you're simply going to reach your hips up, lengthen your tailbone toward your knees, and stretch through the front body. Inhale, lower the hips down. And then exhale, press the hips up again. Keep looking forward for now. Inhale down. Exhale up. So again, you can exhale out of your mouth and increase that opening through the front. Take another couple of breaths here. Reaching the hips up as you exhale. And then next time you're up, you can stay there. And if it's all right for your neck, you can then reach your chin up and maybe tilt your head back. So stay pressing down into your hands. If that's not okay for your neck, stay looking forward. Pressing down into your hands and reaching the hips forward, lengthening tailbone toward the knees, and pressing the top of your feet down. Take another breath. And then exhale, slowly lower the hips down and reach your hands forward, coming into child's pose. So have your arms about shoulder width or a little wider. Drop forehead to the mat, spread your fingers wide, and press down into your hands to allow the hips to drop back even more, a little bit closer to your heels perhaps. Feel that wherever you're feeling it right now. And then slowly come up. And this time, draw your knees a little wider. So perhaps wider than your hips and even as wide as your mat. And then bring your hands behind you again, but this time turn your fingers away from you. And it's going to be the same movement. So we're going to inhale here. And as we exhale, we're reaching the hips up and pressing the hands down. So stay looking forward for now. Inhale down, exhale, hips up. Inhale down, exhale, hips up, press down into your hands. Feel that through the chest. Keep pressing the top of your feet down and then exhale up and then stay. So again, you choose whether you want to stay looking forward or perhaps you'd like to reach your chin up and tilt your head back. So staying here for another few breaths of inhaling, and as you exhale, maybe you press a little deeper into the shape, filling up all the spaces that you've emptied out. Breathing into the belly and the chest. Take another breath. And then exhale, lower the hips down. Walk your hands forward again and take a wide knee child's pose. So hands reaching forward. And exhaling fully, releasing and letting go. Notice again whatever is present, whatever is moving through. And then exhaling and slowly pressing back up. And coming back to all fours, take a breath in, tuck your toes, and as you exhale, reach your hips up and back, first down dog. So having the feet about hip width apart, you can choose to have your heels out a little. And then bend the knees so that as you press your hands forward and down, you can reach your tailbone up and back. And let your tailbone, the very tip of your tailbone, point down towards your heels so that your lower back is spacious. Spread your fingers and roll the shoulders out. Let your head drop. Take another breath here. And then exhale. Look forward and slowly walk up to your hands. Bring your fingertips to the floor or have your hands on your legs. And then inhale. Reach your heart away from your belly and roll your shoulders back. So lengthen through the front as you press down into your feet. Exhale to release over your thighs, relaxing shoulders, head and neck. Do that again a couple of times. So pressing down into your feet and inhaling to lengthen through the front. And exhaling to empty out. One more time. Inhale, lengthen, create space through the front, shoulders back. And exhale, release over your legs. And then slowly come up to rise all the way up. Stay looking down if you're feeling dizzy, and inhale, draw the arms up. Maybe look up to the hands. And then as you press down into your feet, see if you can start to reach the hands further up and maybe tilt back just a little bit without compressing through your lower back. So it's feeling grounded through the feet and reaching up and creating space through the center of your chest. Take another breath. And then exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. And pause here for just a moment. Just feeling your body standing up. You can close your eyes and connect with your intention for your practice if you haven't already. And maybe there is something right now that comes to mind that you would like to offer out or give out or release or let go of. So if there is something clear in your mind, you can call that to your awareness. Otherwise, just opening up to that possibility that through the practice, this will happen because you're making the intention that it will. And we'll take one Om here together. So taking a full breath in and out. And inhale to begin. You can slowly open your eyes and we'll flow through a few sun salutations together. As you inhale, draw your arms up. Exhale, soften the knees and drop forward over your legs. Half lift, inhale. Plant your hands and exhale, come back into a high plank or half plank with your knees on the mat. Take a full breath here, press down into your hands, spread the shoulder blades. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower down. Up dog cobra, or you could have your arms out and inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower and press back to your half or full plank and then lifting the hips back. Down dog, 3 breaths here. Soften your belly, your face. Let yourself be at ease. And exhale, look forward. Slowly come back to your hands. Half lift, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Slowly rise. Inhale, draw the arms up. Again, lean back if that's all right for your lower back. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more in this way. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release. Half lift, inhale, look forward. Exhale, half plank or full plank. Take a full breath here. Lowering down, chaturanga, exhale. Inhaling, up dog, cobra. Exhaling back to down dog. exhaling fully, step or jump back to your hands. Inhaling half lift. And exhale, release over your legs. Coming up to standing, inhale, draw the arms up. Welcoming your day. Exhale, hands to the heart. So Surya Namaskar B, bend your knees through Utkatasana, inhale. And exhale, fold over your legs. Right foot steps back, left knee bends, fingertips to the floor, inhale, look forward. Chin in, exhale. Again, inhale, look forward, press into your back heel. Plant your hands down, exhale, half plank or full plank, and lowering down. Up dog, cobra, inhale. Draw back to down dog, exhale. And look forward, come back to your hands. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, left foot back, bend the right knee, look forward, inhale. Exhale, chin in, press into your back foot. Again, inhale, look forward. Feel that through the front of your left hip. Exhale, chin in. Draw your right foot back. Half or full plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back. 3 breaths, down dog. Taking a rest anytime you need to. If you want to come to a child's pose. And exhaling fully, stepping or jumping back to your hands. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Lean back, open heart. Exhale, hands to your heart space. One more, bending the knees. Inhale through Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Left foot back, bend the right knee. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, chin in, press into your back foot. Inhale, come up to your lunge. And again, maybe tilt the chest back. Exhale, hands down. Draw the right foot back. Half or full plank. Exhale, lower down. Up dog, right. Slowly come back. Down dog, exhale. Look forward, step or jump to your hand. Lengthen the heart. Exhale, fold. And right foot back, left knee bends. Inhale, look forward. Chin in, exhale, press into your back foot. Come up to standing, inhale. To your lunge, sorry. And exhale, hands down, left foot back. Lower down, chaturanga. Up dog. Open. Slowly drop back. And find ease and rest. Downward dog. And exhale, fully look forward. Come back to your hands. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, inhale through Utkatasana. All the way up, exhale, hands to the heart. Take a moment here. Feel free to close your eyes. Notice your breath, the warmth moving around through the body. So greeting the sun in the morning, the outward sun as well as the inner light. Making room for it to be felt. Good. Open your eyes again. Inhale, draw the arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, draw the left foot back, bend the right knee. Turn your left foot out, coming to warrior 2. Draw the arms out to the sides and choose whether you want to have your palms up or down. So bending the right knee, draw the right knee out to the side a little bit so you can still see your right big toe. And then settle down through your pelvis. So find that there is stability through your legs, but not so much that it stops the circulation coming from the ground into your pelvis and up through your chest and out of your hands. And then from there, interlock your hands behind you. Take a breath in, drop the hands down and draw the shoulders back. Stay here if that's enough. Otherwise, as you exhale, drop your chest down through the inner thigh, chin in, and then maybe the hands reach away from your body and over your head. So as you inhale, keep reaching the hands up and squeezing your shoulder blades. And then as you exhale, draw your right thigh, your right buttock in a little bit so your butt is not sticking out to the side. Keep rolling the right thigh in, or out rather, sorry. Inhale again, reach the hands away from your chest. And as you exhale, maybe come a little bit deeper into the space that you've created. Good. Slowly lower the hands down, stay as you are, and then bring your right hand on the inside of the right foot. Draw the left arm up, side angle pose. And then perhaps reach the left arm over the left ear. So feel that you can press the right arm into your right knee and the right knee into the right arm, and notice how that allows the left side of your chest to perhaps turn toward the ceiling a little bit more. Take another breath here. Good. And then bring your left hand back down to the floor, pivot onto your left foot, drop your left knee down, and then bring your right hand just on the outside of your right foot. So as you inhale, drop your hips slightly forward or a lot and lengthen the front, reach your chin up. And then as you exhale, draw the hips back, right foot comes off the mat, right knee can bend, and you're folding over the right leg. Moving in this way, inhale, forward. You could have blocks under your hands here if you need them. So as you come forward, draw your fingertips back to feel that opening through the shoulders. Let your tailbone drop down toward the floor. Exhale, hips back. Forehead down toward the front leg. One more like that. Inhaling forward, soften the hips, reach the chest, open, and exhale the hips back, folding over the front leg. And then coming forward again, plant your hands down. Press into your back foot, hug your right knee into the chest, forehead to knee to forehead. And then inhale back to a three-legged down dog, reaching the right leg up and back, bending the right knee and opening up through the right hip. Keep pressing the right hand forward and down. And as you exhale, drop the right foot down. Stay here or flow through your vinyasa, inhaling forward high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. Looking forward, step or jump to your hands. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And bring your right foot back. And then turn the right foot out, bend the left knee, and coming up to warrior two on this side. So as you bend the left knee, draw your left knee out. Make sure you can still see your left big toes, and choose whether you want to have your palms facing up or down. Spread the mat with your feet and press into the outer right foot. Soften through your pelvis, your chest. Good, and then interlock the hands behind you, so maybe the other way. If you remember which way you did before. And then inhale, drop the hands down, roll the shoulders open, and either stay here or allow the chest to drop down on the inner left thigh. Maybe the hands stay on your back, or you're reaching the hands up away from your body letting your head drop. So chin is in toward the chest. And with every inhale, you're reaching the hands up, away from your shoulder blades. So squeeze the shoulder blades. And as you exhale, maybe the hands and the arms come a little bit further forward, and you're rolling your left thigh out, meaning your left buttock comes in a bit more. Feel that through the chest and the shoulders. Let your head drop so your neck is soft. Take another breath. And then exhale. Slowly lower your hands. Keep your legs as they are. Bringing your hands to the floor. Pivot onto your back foot. Drop the right knee down. And then as you inhale, soften the hips forward. Roll the shoulders back. Lengthen the heart away from your belly. Maybe look up. And exhale, press the hips down, roll your hips forward, left foot off the mat, fold over the left leg, any amount. Again, inhale, waving forward, softening the hips and opening through the front, roll the shoulders back. And exhale, round, left foot comes off the mat, left knee bends, fold over the left leg. One more. Pull your fingertips back. Feel how that lengthens and opens through the collarbones. And exhale back. I forgot something. I'm sorry. We didn't do side angle on this side. So bring your left hand through your inner left foot and then reach the right arm up. So press your arm back into your knee and your knee forward into your arm and allow that to rotate the right side of your chest a little bit more toward the sky. Either keep the right arm right up or roll it, or bring it over your right ear. And keep rolling the right shoulder open. Press into the outer right foot and stay light on your right hand, on your left hand, sorry. Good, take another breath here. Good, and then bring both hands down to the floor. Pivot onto your back foot again, drop the right knee down. We'll just do one more. Waving forward and back. So forward, lengthen, inhale. And exhale, roll back. And then coming forward again, hands down, tuck your back foot in. And hug your left knee into your chest, forehead to knee, knee to forehead. And then inhale, three-legged down dog. Reach your left leg up and back. And bend the knee, open the hip up. Keep pressing your left hand forward and down. Good. And then slowly drop your left foot back down. And then from there, either stay here or coming forward, high plank, flowing through a vinyasa. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen the front, press the top of the feet down, roll your shoulders back. And exhale, back to down dog. Full breath in and a deep sigh out. Empty out. Let go of what is not necessary, what is outdated. Exhaling fully, look forward, come back to your hands. Half lift, inhale, and exhale, fold. Slowly rising up to standing. Inhale, draw your arms up. Exhale, bringing your hands to your hips. So we're gonna come to dancer pose, Natarajasana, which is that little guy over here. I don't know if you can see him. Dancing Shiva as well. So we're gonna bring the right foot to the floor, tippy toes to the floor, sorry, and have your weight into your left foot. Now inhale, reach your right arm up, and then turn the arm back so your palm is facing out, reaching your fingertips. So feel that through the right side of your chest. Now bend the right knee, and then reach for the inside of your right foot for now. Maybe you're used to having the hand on the outside of the foot, but for now we're just keeping on the inside. Draw the right knee, roll the right knee in a little bit, and then press back into your right foot and feel that opening up through the chest. And then maybe start to tilt your upper body forward as you reach your right foot up and back. Maybe the left arm comes forward as well. And just find a point, a drishti, that settles your gaze. And then maybe you want to start to bring your right hand on the outside of your right foot. So notice how that changes the sensation through the shoulder, and then you can pick which one works best for you. So flex your right foot and keep reaching it up as you inhale. And then as you exhale, reach it back. So push it away from you. Take another breath if you can. Good. And then exhale, slowly come back out. Left hand, left hip, and then reach your right leg forward, hug your right thigh in. Have both hands into your hips. Then maybe extend the right leg out. And then slowly lower the right foot down. So standing on your right foot now, just have your left tippy toes to the floor, and then inhale, reach your left arm up. Right hand stays on your hip. Then exhale, reach the left arm back. See if you can keep your hips facing forward. Then bend the left knee. Maybe reach inside of your left ankle, left foot with your left hand. And then inhale, reach your left foot up. And as you exhale, push the left foot back. Feel that opening through the chest. Then maybe start to tilt your upper body forward. Maybe the right arm reaches forward. Keep your chin in a little so that your neck is in line with your spine. And keep rolling your left thigh in. So inhale, reach your left foot up, and exhale, reach it back. Feel that openness through the chest. Take another breath here. Maybe change the hand. So hand on the outside of the ankle, keep flexing the left foot. And then slowly coming out. So transition so that you're bringing your left leg forward, left knee into the chest. And then maybe extending the left leg out. And then slowly lowering the left leg back down. Beautiful. Inhale, draw your arms up. As you press down into your feet, let that ripple all the way up through your pelvis, through your chest, and maybe lean back just a little bit. Keep reaching the hands up. And then exhale, release forward, chin in. Bring your hands down, inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, bring both feet back. And slowly lower all the way. So bringing your hands just out about shoulder level. So bending the elbows and then spread your fingers wide. So your hands are in line roughly with your shoulders. Drop your forehead to the floor and have your feet or your legs about hip width apart. So pressing into the tops of your feet, especially the pinky side, spreading your toes. And then activate through your legs by lifting up your kneecaps, firming up your thighs, pressing your tailbone down slightly to the earth so you're lengthening through your lower back. And take a breath in. And then as you exhale, pressing down into your hands and slowly lifting your chest off the mat. And then exhale, lower it out. Sorry, that wasn't an inhale. We'll do that again. Inhale, slowly lift up. Press down into your hands. And then exhale, Maybe draw your heart a tiny little bit more forward. Forehead back down. You can readjust the position of your hands as you need to. Maybe they need to come in a bit more or more forward if that's too much pressure in your lower back. So just lifting up as you inhale, just like a wave, but keep the action in the legs of pressing the legs down. And then as you exhale, you're pulling your fingers back so that your heart reaches forward just a little bit more. And feel free to, as I said, experiment with the position of your hands and your arms. So if they need to be more forward or more in or out. And just doing a couple more like that. Inhaling as you reach the heart away from your pubic bone, and as you exhale, letting it cast forward. And then relax, turn your head to and then bring your forehead to the floor, take a breath in, and then reach your hands just at your ankles, so underneath your feet, so you can keep your feet flexed. Now, before we lift up, again, same action through the legs. So you're pressing your knees down and reaching your tailbone back. Flex your feet, inhale. And as you exhale, move the feet back and lift your chest up. So with every inhale, you're reaching your feet up. And then with the exhale, you can reach them back. So if that's too much for your lower back, come back down and just work with not having your hands on your feet. You can keep the knees bent and just reaching the arms up. So see if you can keep your knees about hip width apart with your thighs rolling in. And take another breath. Good. And then lower all the way back down. Turn your head the other way. Under your shoulders again, and slowly press back to a wide knee child's pose. So have your toes touching and your knees about hip width or a little wider. And bring your forehead down, but bring your hands into prayer pose here so that your elbows are wide and your elbows are bent. And then rest your third eye or your forehead just onto your thumbs. So you're making a little platform there with your thumbs, and you can rest your eyebrow center just on your thumbs. So find the point there that feels good. It's like a little acupressure, self-acupressure point here. And that point right in the middle of the forehead between the eyebrows is one that is helpful to activate when we're feeling out of balance, scattered, ungrounded, or like really kind of hyper and all over the place. So just for a few more breaths, allow yourself here to relax. And just feel that point. Maybe it's a little tender. Maybe you want to kind of just massage it a bit, so you could move from the the ridge of your nose and then up toward your forehead if you like, or just staying in one spot. Last breath. Good. And then slowly coming up to a seat. And then bringing the soles of your feet together and your knees wide, so you can grab hold of either your ankles, or you can interlock your fingers around your feet here. And then press your feet together, press the outer edges of your feet down, and then see if you can like open the soles of your feet out, like if it was a book that you were about to read. So you're just fanning your feet out and then press them together again. So press the big toe mounds together, your toes, keep pressing the feet down and in towards one another. And then with your arms, feel your shoulder blades cupping the back of your heart, so that as you're pulling your hands into your feet, you're pressing the feet into your hands. And again, that allows for a bit more openness through the upper chest and the collarbones. And then relax your head and your neck. Make sure that you're not so stiff that it's constricting movement upwards. Let your hips and your pelvis anchor down, breathing through the belly, chest, collarbones. And then bring your hands to your knees and bring your knees together again, and then round. So your feet are flat on the floor and just round through the back. Chin in towards your chest and press your shoulder blades apart and back. Like lean back as far as you can. You won't roll back because you're holding your knees. So your knees are moving forward into your hands and your back body's moving back. Feel that again through the shoulders and the neck. And then slowly roll back onto your back. And hug your right knee into your chest and press your left leg down. So feel both knees moving in opposite directions. You can have the right knee out towards your right armpit, right shoulder. See if you can keep your pelvis pressing to the floor evenly. So you're pressing the back of the left leg down and the right knee hugs in. Take another breath. And stay here, or maybe extend the right leg towards straight. You could be holding your right big toe with your peace fingers. You could be holding the back of your thigh with your arm, or the back of your calf or your ankle. See that your shoulders are still pressing back to the floor. And then as you exhale, draw your forehead to your knee, knee to forehead. And then bend the right knee, extend the right leg out. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. And then hug your left knee into your chest. Press the right leg down to the floor. So moving both knees in opposite directions, keeping your pelvis pressing back evenly to the earth. And then again, stay here or extend your left leg towards straight any amount. You can hold the back of your left thigh with your arms. You could be holding the back of your left calf, or wrap your peace fingers around your big toe. So make sure you're not losing that pressure of the right leg down to the earth, and see that your shoulders are relaxed to the ground. And then as you exhale, maybe lift your forehead toward your leg. And then exhale, release, dropping the left leg down. Full breath in and deep sigh out. So make any adjustments here that you need. If you want to take another shape, you can. And then coming to Shavasana. So you could have something underneath your knees or thighs as well. And just allowing the palms to face up so your shoulders are rolling open. Just take any fidgets, any adjustments that you need, so that you can be totally at ease and comfortable here. So again, inviting that inner spaciousness to be felt wherever it is. Letting all the layers of your being communicate with one another. Letting everything settle and relax. Slowly starting to lengthen and deepen your breath again. letting some gentle movements come into the body. Stretching if you need. Hugging your knees into your chest. When you're ready, and then rolling to one side and pressing back up to a seat. Just closing the eyes and bringing your hands to rest at your heart. Just offering that inner connection, inner attention, and presence. Gentle turning within and noticing how the practice affected you this morning, what it's made room for, what it's let go of, on any or all of the different layers of your being. Finish with one Om together. Take a full breath in and out. And breathing in. Allowing your head to bow to your heart. Gratitude for all that is and all that is yet to come. Thank you for being here.